Hey, good afternoon, Venture Unknown. It's me, Sean, coming to you from the house. Not adventuring out and about. Got Bruiser in the garage, torn to pieces, doing a refresh. But thought I would come here and talk a little bit about 2024 and the adventures ahead. We have lots planned, many places to go and visit, beautiful places, both easy and difficult, long and short, all kinds of diversity going on here at Venture Unknown. And sometimes I get a lot of questions about rides and what we have going on, and what exactly they are. Some of the names are a little cryptic, and so it helps for me to come in here and explain the adventures ahead. As I always do with all of my rides, there are extensive details on the website, ventureunknown.com. Don't forget to put the little dash, I think it's a dash, in between the venture and the unknown. And make sure you spell unknown correctly. Like, you wouldn't believe how many people leave out the little N's when they spell unknown. It's tricky. So visit our website. Let me start by saying the rides have been open to Patreons for an early release. They've been open to them for about 2 weeks now, and today's January 31st. 7 days from today is February 7th at 7 p.m. The registrations will open right now. If you go to the website under experiences and the sub heading events, you will see that it is locked. That is because we needed to give opportunity for the Patreons to sign up for whatever rides they wanted to first, and then we're going to open it up to the group on that date and time. So without further ado, let's get to it. Before I start with that date and that time, in the past, there's been different ways that I've tried to do things fairly for our members that do, want to ride with Venture Unknown or myself. Let me say I'm very grateful for that. I've been able to be blessed to meet so many people over the years and have people ride on these rides. It become a little overwhelming to have people want to ride. At the beginning it was 4 or 5 trucks and that would come, and now I can remember the Georgia Traverse in 2022. 83 people signed up to go to that event or that ride. We ended up taking quite a few. There were 22 on that ride. We're now trying to handle things differently. Last year we did a lot of raffles and drawings, pre-registrations and raffles and drawings, and that became to be a lot. It was very fair and worked out really good. It was very random for the most part, and but it's time to move on to a new era of Venture Unknown is a business. At least the website is. The Facebook page is not. That's of course social media, but my website is part of VU LLC that comes with a lot of responsibility of doing things like getting permits and insurance and stuff like that. So there has to be things that are done differently. With that, these rides that I'm about to mention, there is money involved nowadays, but with money involved, I know a lot of you guys will be like, who the hell is that guy think he is? But some of you guys have supported it, at least some of the Patreons have. And the good thing about it is that I don't believe there's going to be a mad rush of people, signing up for rides. That Georgia Traverse ride that I told you about, it filled up with those 22 trucks in 45 seconds. And so those days, I think one thing is we're not taking that many trucks anymore. 2, I don't think we're going to have that mad rush into signing up for rides. Anyways, with the money aspect of things, I think it's going to slow things down. And releasing all the rides at once, it gives everybody the opportunity to pick and choose their adventure. You're not trying to just jump on one adventure like it's the only one around. There are many to choose from. Everything from going to Cape Lookout to going to the Ozarks to going to Kentucky to going to Tennessee to Georgia, and so lots of fun to go around for everybody. I mentioned there's money involved in these rides. That's not true for one of them. That's Peaks to Shore. Peaks to Shore, I will preserve that ride into the old ways of doing things, that you still need to register for it. It is donation based. It's to pay what you want. There's still money that we have to come up with for the permits to be on Cape Lookout with a group that we will cover, of course. And of course, I like to always get some kind of patches and stickers for that ride so it's memorable. So if you want to donate $5, that's fine. If you want to donate $100, that's fine. If you don't want to donate anything, we're going to still give you that patch or sticker. We're going to treat you just the same. No questions asked. So to start things out, the end of February, we just got done with Winter Wonderland, was our January event. February is among us. We are going to the Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway in Kentucky, and the Red River Gorge is about 200-mile route called the Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway. It is an amazing route, is rich in history, has some difficulty to it, but it's also got some easy parts to it. It's a good mixture. It's even got pavement, of course, that connects some of it together. It's a really good time. It's one of my favorite routes of all. When you see these rides, a little side note, when you see these rides, you'll see something that says VU1, VU2, VU3, and VU4. Those are all difficulty levels. Please look on the website to understand what that means. Essentially, a VU1 is easy stuff. Itineraries are pretty clear. Camps are, it's about the camping more than it is the wheeling. Then it goes to VU3, for example, like this Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway is a VU3. VU3s has a high chance of pinstriping. You may scratch your wheels a little bit. The level of body damage is lower than, say, a VU4. The seat times may be 8 to 10 hours, stuff like that. So Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway is a VU3. We're doing that February 22nd to the 26th. Full rally points for all of these rides are in the details of the website, where to meet, what the itinerary is. It's all in there. But February 22nd, Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway. Next is Intro to Windrock. It's March 22nd to March 22nd to March 24th. That is where we will go into Windrock and not hit all the hard stuff. It doesn't mean we're not going to have fun. We're going to do some fun stuff. Stay on some trails that's less likely to beat our trucks to death, and it'll be basically a rolling workshop. I welcome y'all to come to that. Some of our easier rides have been our most fun rides, so don't let the intro sway you away from that. Next is April 4th is Georgia Traverse. Georgia Traverse is a VU2 ride. The only reason it's a 2 is because the seat times to get across the state could be long. It could be 8 to 10 hours a day. Our Georgia Traverse in 2022 was one of my favorite rides. It really was. Many people will tell you that. And the Traverse is a beautiful trek through many FSRs through Georgia. Little side note: Venture Unknown Foundation is looking to adopt Georgia Traverse and the FSRs in it doing a stewardship project. We're looking forward to that because it is near to our heart. Then we got Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat starts May 16th. Kitty Cat, don't let the name fool you. It's still the cat. We're going up to Kentucky. We're going to start at the very 12 o'clock position of the cat, which is the Kentucky Adventure Tour, and we're going to start making our way counterclockwise. We will go through and crisscross some of Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway. We'll go and see some really beautiful stuff. Rally camp for that one is where some of the wild horses are, so hopefully we'll see some wild horses on our way. I really love the cat. As you can see, we go back there often. Next is June 6th. Is Coppinger Cove or Coppinger Cove is a VU4. Kitty Cat is a VU3, by the way. Coppinger Cove, VU4. Coppinger Cove, disappearing waterfalls, caves, the most beautiful turquoise water flowing through this cove, and many adventures and unknown routes that we take. It's an amazing place. It's one of the best places. Have no idea how long we're going to have it to be able to see. You do not want to miss Coppinger Cove. If you're built to handle it, please read the rig requirements on all of these rods so you know what to expect, so you are prepared properly, and not going to get into some serious trouble running some of this harder stuff. Next is the one that started it all, Peaks to Shore 2024. Is an iconic trip that we've been doing. This will be the 4th year of us doing it. It is a route that is across the state of North Carolina. We start over in the Martha Sundquist Forest in Tennessee, at the very border of Tennessee and North Carolina, as far west as we can get. We go and do Goat Trail, Buzzard's Roost, Hurricane Creek, and then jump on the Blue Ridge Parkway and camp at Old House Gap. That's day 1. Day 2, we leave Old House Gap camp early in the morning. We make our way to Uwharrie. We split off into 2 teams. One team goes to do Dickie Bell. May switch it up and do Daniel this year. One team goes and does Dutch John. The lesser built team goes and does Dutch John. We rally back at the El Dorado Outpost. We air back up and we make our way east to Croatan National Forest to stage for the ferry. So that's Friday. That's day 2, I'm sorry. And then the next day we wake up early in the morning and start making our ferries times. Usually it's 6x6, 8x8 people. Cape Lookout Ferry Service really works with us and opens up a boat to help us get all our trucks across. And then landing on the beach. Once there, we do absolutely nothing. We just sit there and play in the sand, fly kites, eat good food, drink margaritas, watch movies on the big screen. Yes, we watched Ice Age and Friday last year. Peaks to Shore, not to be missed, and is almost stock capable. I won't say stock friendly because of Hurricane Creek has some spots in it that can be tricky, but we've taken some pretty stockish vehicles through Peaks to Shore, all the way from full size to Subarus, and everything in between. Next, in July 18th is Cat Unleashed. That's the Kentucky Adventure Tour. That is us going out there and hitting every challenge, every hard trail we can. It will be a workout. You cannot come to this one without thinking you're not going to pull a winch line, because you're going to pull a winch line. It's guaranteed. There are deep mud holes. There are rock gardens, Fincastle Rock. There's a lot of beauty in it. There's a lot of fun, but it is difficult. The camps are far and few between. The seat times are long. This is a VU4 adventure. This is a venture unknown adventure, as we call it. You have to come prepared. Please, again, read the details of these events before signing up for them. Don't come unprepared. In August 16th, my birthday month, we have Windrock Birthday Bash, the 51 Candles edition. I will be turning 51 years old in August. I'm thinking about taking this from being a small 10 rig event and making it a mini event, where it's more of a, for you guys that may remember when we did doing the D's up in Uwharrie, it was about a 75 rig event. And it was a really good time. We ran about 10 teams through Uwharrie. I thought about doing that with this event, so stay tuned with that. If I change it, I will certainly let you guys know. And if you sign up for it for the ride, you will be automatically signed up for the event. If we change to an event, we'll just make it a little more interesting. Then September 20th, in the end of September, we are going to the Oat and the High Water Mark Trail for 10 days. Both weekends and everything in between, we're going to explore the Oat, which is the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail that also meanders with the High Water Mark Trail. This trail is amazing. If you watch Ozark Overland and Matt and all his adventures, you would see he's made a movie about this thing that is breathtaking. There's about 70 water crossings altogether. It's an amazing place. We're doing it for 10 days. That is the 2024 big trip of the year, I'm proud to announce. Then on October 10th, we are going to do the Traverse, the Georgia Traverse, in reverse. We call it the Reverse Traverse. We'll start from the west side and work our way east. It's like a whole nother trail when you run it backwards. That's where we're going to do. Again, VU2. Let me back up. The Oat is a VU4. There's a lot of unknowns in that one, so that's why it's a VU4. Reverse Traverse is a VU2. Just like Georgia Traverse, but backwards. It's again a VU2. It's mainly stock friendly. It's just some long seat times are involved. So that's I think last year we were in the seat for about 10 hours each day. So it's a lot to do in a short period of time. So that's why we have to get it and go. Next is November 7th. Is the Daniel Boon Backcountry Byway Fall Edition. We're going back to DBB and doing it during the fall. We love it so much, we're doing it twice. It's gonna be a good trip. There's anybody that's been to Daniel Boon can tell you that it is a route full of beauty and adventure. It is a VU3, by the way. And then last but not least, in December, we're doing tour of the Harmon Den. What is the Harmon Den? The Harmon Den is a wilderness up in near Tennessee, North Carolina, where Hurricane Creek lives, is in the Harmon Den, as well as Buzzard's Roost and Goat Trail, where you've got a route that we're going to do up there that includes some dispersed camping, as well as all these rides are dispersed camping, and we will spend one night at Falcon Expeditions. He has property up there near the Goat Trail, or the Goat Trail, and is a beautiful property that we can go base camp at a little bit and stay one night. And we're going to have food cooked for us by Chef Elizabeth Thompson. She can cook amazing food, and we are going to have dinner plates prepared for us. We just need to show up and relax and maybe sit by the fire while we're pampered just a little bit by Miss Thompson. And we're very glad to have them as a host for the tour of Harmon Den. We're going to go do Hurricane Creek, again one of the most iconic, most beautiful trails in the area. It's a really fun adventure. Goat Trail doesn't disappoint, and Buzzard's Roost Overlook and the trail there is also very nice, and you'll be doing it with Venture Unknown, which is always a good time. That's it. That is a ride a month, every month for this year. I skipped Battle Mountain. Battle Mountain is a rally, a night rally that will be done at the end of April. I don't have the date because I don't have it on my calendar here. I forget, but it's on the calendar that's floating around the social media. And so Battle Mountain is a night rally that is promoted or presented by Morimoto. They're going to be our title sponsor. We're giving away Morimoto lights as prizes, some bragging rights. It's a risk versus reward race across Windrock at night. Lots of details coming out on that. I am writing the rules for it and getting it structured. We're having all kinds of little special things, the bonus points, bonus coins that you're able to go through the park and grab are going to be a work of art in itself. I'm having them made special for this, and you will be able to keep them. So I welcome you to sign up for Battle Mountain. Stay tuned for the release dates on it. I will make many announcements on it. And that is it. That's all I've got. That's our ride schedule for 2024. If any questions, please comment on this video, subscribe to our YouTube, and remember to always tread lightly. Support the organizations that are keeping trails open, like Tread Lightly, Venture Unknown Foundation, and we'll catch you later. Get lost on purpose.